It's Thursday, February 16th. I'm Sarah Fergani with your headlines in KENS 5 News Now. Police rushed to the scene of a pretty horrific three-car crash that killed one person overnight. It left all three cars mangled up. Police say the driver of a Cadillac was speeding on I-10 West near Medical Drive just after 2:30 this morning when that person lost control and smashed into a concrete wall. Shortly after, a red Camaro slammed into that car. Then a third vehicle trying to avoid the crash lost control and hit a tree. The driver of the first car was thrown from his vehicle and died at the hospital. The two other drivers were going to be tested on suspicion of DWI. Also overnight, a woman walking her dog was ambushed and shot. It happened on the city's west side on West Military Drive around 1 this morning. Police say the victim was with her dog in the back of a motel when a black SUV pulled up next to them and a man inside started shooting. The woman was hit 3 times. Police say she and the suspect know each other. Police are still looking for that man. A terrifying scene in El Paso where a mall shooting killed one person and left 3 other people hurt. Police there saying 2 people have been taken into custody and there's no longer a threat. The shooting happened across a large parking lot from the Walmart where 23 people were killed in a racist attack in 2019. It all, of course, comes after Monday's attack on the Michigan State University campus where 3 students there were killed and 5 others were hurt.
We heard the 2 kids arguing, and one of the kids looked at the other one and just said that he was going to kill him. And that's when he pulled out a gun, and I told her, I was like, there's a gun. And then somebody else was like, shots fired. And we heard the shots go off, and then we got up and everybody started running to the bathroom. It was maybe like 30 or 50 of us in that bathroom.
Police in El Paso have not confirmed a motive yet. 2 young teens were accused of stealing a SUV and randomly firing off an AR-15 into the air while driving. Police say they stole the car in Helotes and drove it along Vance Jackson just north of 410 where they started shooting. Thankfully, no one was hit, but police were swamped with calls from panicked drivers. Police say they caught up with the suspects when they were trying to steal ammunition at an academy. But while officers were searching that stolen vehicle, one of the boys took off, and he wound up in the bathroom of a nearby business where he hid for about an hour. That's where we spoke with a man who was working when officers and canines stormed the building.
You would have never known he was quiet. They barged in there, hands up, hands where you can see them, you know, all that stuff.
We're told the boys are about 15 or 16 years old and now face auto theft and deadly conduct charges.
13 days away from when you killed your wife and mother of your child. And I hope you think about that on the 28th of February coming up and every day that you're in prison.
Chilling words from Judge Frank Castro referring to Andre McDonald, who returned to court Wednesday. McDonald was sentenced for tampering with evidence in the 2019 death of his wife. He'll now serve an additional 5 years in prison. It was revealed that he tried to destroy a hardware receipt, used a hammer to beat his wife's dead body, and used dark clothing to stay hidden. McDonald's legal team says they're ready to appeal this decision and his manslaughter conviction from earlier this month. New video of the moments leading up to an officer shooting a man at a Twin Peaks restaurant on the city's west side after the man shot the officer with his own weapon. There you see a man come up right next to the off-duty Somerset police officer, then run away with something in his hand. The officer chases after him and appears to draw his gun. Seconds later, a shot is fired. Investigators say this all started when a chaotic crowd tried to walk out without paying. Somerset police identified the officer as Mark Casares. The man he shot is charged with aggravated assault on a public servant. Tonight, Governor Greg Abbott is set to deliver his State of the State address. The governor will update Texans on his priorities for the 88th legislative session, highlight exceptional Texans, and outline his plans for building the Texas of tomorrow. The speech is set for 7 tonight. Also today, the city of San Antonio is scheduled to approve adding new charter amendments for the next election. That includes decriminalizing marijuana possession and banning abortion prosecutions. Also banning police no-knock warrants and chokeholds. The city attorney is already on record saying those changes are inconsistent with Texas law and local initiatives cannot supersede state law. Loud explosions heard in the Rio Grande Valley are the result of a meteorite strike, officials there have confirmed. This was just west of McAllen in the Mission area around 5:25 p.m. Wednesday. The city of Mission saying police received several reports about a loud explosion. They're not sure exactly where the meteor landed or what the impact looked like, but say no one has reported any injuries. Let's check in with Paul for today's forecast.
All right, going to be a little chilly, definitely cooler than yesterday. Temperature staying in the 50s pretty much all day long. Clouds early, a little sunshine later this afternoon and this evening. If you're going out to the rodeo, it is going to be chilly out there tonight.
Grab that jacket. That's KENS 5 News Now. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Sarah Forgani. I'll see you tomorrow.